Agreed to, and I call a member for Wills.
Speaker, thank you. Labor has always been the party of fairness, families and working people. In less than 3 years in government, the Albanese government has put forward transformative policies to build a universal early childhood education system accessible to all families. Now, we had no choice, Deputy Speaker, because in the last 4 years of the former coalition government, childcare prices went up twice as much as the OECD average, by 49%. Deputy Speaker, why is this the case? It is not enough to say those opposite to me are poor economic managers. They like to tout themselves as great economic managers, but the statistics tell a different story. But anyway, it's not just that. The mismanagement and neglect of the early childhood system and families more broadly goes far beyond this. No, those opposite have had an insidious contempt for fairness and inclusion, and that has played out when it comes to early childhood education. Those opposite to me have not put forward one cost of living policy in their time in opposition. I'd like to hear just one cost of living measure. Those opposite me do not advocate for families, for the equal opportunities and choices for women, or for an equitable and open educational system to give every single child the same start to life. They never have. I doubt they will. In contrast, the Labor government is building Australia's future when it comes to our policies on early education. 3-day guarantee, Deputy Speaker. We want to make sure every child gets the best possible start in life. That's why we have introduced the 3-day guarantee for all families. This is to guarantee all families 3 days of childcare subsidy each fortnight, with 100 hours of guaranteed for families caring for First Nations children and families who work, study or train. Over 100,000 families across this country will be eligible for more subsidised hours of early education. This is at least 100,000 children, probably a lot more because it's 100,000 families, 100,000 children or more who will access the transformative benefits of early learning. Deputy Speaker, let's just think about the effect of this, the ripple effect of this, just for a moment. Just one child in my community of Wills, in my electorate, has the potential to make a difference to the lives of those in their community, to the entire country. And each of these people have the potential to contribute positively to the world around them. Now, times that by over 100,000, and that's the ripple effect you'll see. Early education matters. It makes a difference. And it's just another step in Labor's plan to build universal early education system and save an average family of around $1,370 in the first financial year. When the former coalition government delivered their 2018 childcare package, they halved the number of subsidised hours of care that low-income families could access. They halved it from 48 hours to 24. I don't think you can change those facts. They know they did that. The number of low-income families accessing care went from 32,000 to 6,500. This was no accidental policy. It was built on the ideology of those opposite to increase inequity and exclude communities of people from accessing education and care. They don't rate it, Deputy Speaker. They don't believe in it, therefore they don't do anything about it. And they might jump up and down in these types of motions and play the opposition card, but when they were in government, they halved it. Because under this government, the cheaper childcare policy, we have increased the subsidy, meaning a family earning $120,000 with one child in care 3 days a week saved $2,140 last financial year. That's thousands of dollars back in the pockets of families, mums and dads, to help provide them cost of living relief so they can invest in their children's future. We know that childcare means investing and respecting in the crucial work of early educators, childhood educators. That is why the Albanese Labor government announced a 15% wage increase for early childhood education workers, investing $3.6 billion to make that happen. That means a lot for those early educators who are committed to the kids in their care and their education. Deputy Speaker, it might be a cliche. It really does take a village to raise a child. It also takes a lot of transformative policies across childcare, early education, families and health. It takes a commitment, a deep respect for equity, for fairness, for education as what gives us that start in life. And that's what this Labor government is all about.